universe is like a cell? What? To help understand this analogy, it would be great if we took a step back and looked at what even a cell is, and then compare that to the universe. A cell is made up of tiny organelles, each making life possible for that cell. One of the most important and beneficial is a nucleus. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. The Golgi body transmits data around the cell, and then this allows all the other parts of the cell to work in unison. The cell wall and cell membrane act as a kind of like a first line of defense when allowing things to get in. The cell wall maintains structure and gives shape to the cell, while the cell membrane allows certain molecules in, and like those used for food. The molecules are processed by the endoplasmic reticulum, which is abbreviated as ER, and which I will refer to as ER for the duration of this video. The ER processes food and transfers it throughout the cell. Then, the mitochondria uses the food to make energy. When the mitochondria is busy, organelles called vacuoles store the water, food, and other cellular material. Because we're dealing with food, so to say, there has to be some sort of waste removal. That is a lysosome's job. The lysosomes digest extra food and disposes of waste by transporting it outside the cell. Now, the universe is vastly larger than a single cell. In fact, the universe is split into two different parts, the observable and the unobservable universe. The observable universe is the stuff we can see, while the unobservable universe is the stuff we can't see. This is because of the acceleration of the universe. The universe expands faster than the speed of light, causing photons unable to hit our eyes. The cause of the acceleration and expansion is from a mysterious force called dark energy. Dark energy is kind of like the nucleus. It controls where things go, are, and how they work. The mitochondria is kind of like a little star. Stars release an insane amount of energy and light through a process called nuclear fusion, which is more energy efficient than nuclear fission. And if you didn't know, nuclear fission is a process nuclear reactors use to make energy. But eventually, the life of a star has to end. The end of a star results in a spectacular explosion called a supernova. A supernova is when a star explodes, sending so much energy and bits of star at near light speeds, almost like how an ER moves materials throughout the cell. The core of the star is either destroyed or becomes a neutron star. It could also become a black hole. Vacuoles are like nebulae because they are filled with essential elements a star needs to be born and live. Black holes are things so dense they cause light to not escape its grasp. They even warp space-time itself, creating crazy scenarios if you get too close. They are almost like the waste removers of the universe. Almost like how lysosomes clear waste from a cell. Radio waves are the longest waves in the electromagnetic spectrum. They range anywhere from a football to larger than our planet. They are great for sending information over long distances, almost like how the Golgi body sends data around the cell.